everybody, I am Jared Clark with Air Guns of Arizona. Today we're going to be giving you a good close look at the MTC Optics King Cobra. This is a 6-24 power scope and it is a first focal plane option. So it has a lot of cool features that we're going to take a look at for you and then give you some overall review and use of the scope. So we went ahead and mounted this King Cobra 30mm tube onto this gorgeous looking Concept, brand new Concept XR with the custom dip on it. It looks really clean on the package, as you can see, and it shows that it's a diverse scope that can be used on small guns, big guns, whatever you want. With the first focal plane, you have the ability to shoot at different distances as the magnification increases and decreases, the crosshair will increase and decrease with it. So if you have your holdovers set out, no matter what magnification you're on, this first focal plane will keep those set at different magnifications. So it's a great option to use for any kind of competition shooting. If you're shooting pests at different distances and switching constantly, that's where it's nice to have a first focal plane, or any kind of shooting in the field where your targets don't stay necessarily the same distance tend to be where people really like first focal planes. So MTC has used their SCB2 reticle, which is a great pellet gun reticle. It gives you a lot of holdovers. It gives you the ability to predict the projectile's trajectory very well, and you can really set it up to be used from 20 out to 70, 80, 90, even 100 yards, just given the drop that's in your reticle. So it's a great shooter-friendly reticle on a great piece of glass. The adjustments are so crisp and clean on this scope. I think that it is one of their best offerings yet. So glass clarity, first focal plane ability, really good in-depth reticle. It would be a great choice for any kind of shooting that you could do with a pre-charged air gun. The magnification is adjustable between 6 times what you would normally see, all the way up to 24 times what your eye would normally see. So it gives you a wide range of magnification for different distances. You have an eye correction in the back. This is for nearsighted and farsighted. It'll help get the reticle perfectly clean and crisp for your eye. Eye relief is about 3.5 inches, like most normal rifle scopes. It has an illuminated reticle with an adjustable intensity of the light. You have up to 6 different levels of brightness you can use if you're shooting against a black backdrop. The turrets are lockable by pulling up or down. When they're down, they're locked and won't move. When they're up, they click clean and freely. Turrets can be optically zeroed by removing this screw and manually setting it to 0, so you have the ability to really set this up to get a trajectory line that you would like. It does have a side focus parallax, so when you're range finding and using different distances, it's all right there where you can keep your line of sight and adjust your parallax at the same time. It'll focus all the way down to 15 yards, which makes it great for air gun use. You can use high magnification from 15 yards all the way out to infinity. The body of the scope is a 30mm diameter, and the objective is 50mm from side to side, so it's great for gathering light and giving you a nice big side picture. The King Cobra does come with these nice magnetic flip-up covers that come with a lot of the MTC optics. These are threaded directly onto the body of the scope, so they stay really nice and secure, but then when you're not using your scope, give you a great protective lens cap. On the eyepiece, you do have a magnifier on this one, which you can use to line up with either your turret for elevation, if you're wanting to magnify where you're at, or it can be spun off to the side, and you can use it to magnify your focus and range that you're shooting at if you're using the side focus parallax as a rangefinder. Cool feature, it gives you just a close zoom up of what's going on at your turrets if you want it to. The scope comes in just under 14.5 inches in overall length at 14.4 and weighs just over 1.5 pounds at 1.6 pounds. So this scope is fully waterproof, it's fully fog proof, and it's fully shock proof. So it's made to be used in the field. So this scope will hold up to the most adverse weather conditions and is great for field use. Just like all the MTC optics, the King Cobra first focal plane does come with a lifetime manufacturer's warranty. So for the life of the scope, if there's ever a manufacturer's default, you will be covered. So there it is, the King Cobra 6-24 first focal plane. Great scope. We looked at the reticle, we looked at the first focal plane, and we showed you all the features that this scope has. Thanks for joining us today. Be sure to keep an eye out for videos like this by subscribing to YouTube, join our email list on airgunsofArizona.com, or subscribe to Instagram, Facebook, any of the social media sites that you could follow us on. Thanks a lot, guys.